Yeah, you're gonna do the intro, Phlizy, for the
Yeah,
podcast. You're gonna do the intro.
tell me when you're recording.
I've been
Tell me when you're
recording
already
for about
recording.
I've been recording for about 10 seconds.
Alright. Here we go. Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Markable. Wait, shit. Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Phlizy,
My fault.
Phlizy. This is serious business.
Yo, no shh. Sorry.
Fucking.
Anyways, hey guys, welcome to our new podcast. We have a microphone. I'm your host, Phlizy Gladiator, joined by my other host, Dooski Fish. On this
That's not my
podcast,
name.
we talk about nonsense. I don't know what we even talk about, to be honest. We just kind of talk.
We've never talked
And
about
we have a
anything
good old
before.
time while doing it. Huh?
We've never talked about anything before. This is brand new.
We've never met. Ever.
Oh God.
What's wrong?
This was a really good idea.
This
Phlizy,
is an amazing idea. Yeah, what's up?
what do you want to talk about first? You
Alright, so guys, this, as you can tell, this episode's short. It's not that long, but let me tell you why.
supposed to be
It's 'cause
longer.
yeah, it was supposed to be a lot longer, but I don't have much time, and I got here late. And let me tell you why I got here late. So I woke up, right? I was supposed to wake up at like 7 in the morning, but I woke up at like 8, and then I went back to sleep. Then I woke up at 9, and then I got up because my dog was crying, and I'm like, okay, he just wants to go outside. And then I walk out. These motherfuckers, they got on the table, and they just wrecked havoc. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I turn around, and my other smaller dog is on the fucking stove.
I just peaked my entire. You know, that's fine.
And I'm just like, what the hell
What the fucking
is
dog
going
doing?
on? The, what?
What the fucking dog doing? Like,
What the dog?
So
That's what I
wait.
said. And it would have been funny if I wasn't mad because I had to clean it up because I'm the only one home right now. And I'm like, well, fuck. How'd y'all get here? And so I just took him outside and I just contemplated for 20 minutes and then I started getting to it. And then and then I had to do other shit. I had to go to the store real quick and get some shit. And then I had to take a shower because
Why'd you go to the store at 10 at like 9 a.m.?
Because I have to get prepared for the day. Okay.
You are so more together than I will ever be, and that is not saying much.
Honestly, I am so surprised I even got this done because I struggle. And the contemplating for 20 minutes wasn't contemplating. I just sat there and just was on my phone procrastinating. So,
Dude, I had my alarm set. So I was playing games until like 5 a.m. last night. I was like, oh shit,
yeah, I
I
saw
have to
you
go for the
on like 2 in the
podcast.
morning for me. I'm like, what is he doing?
So I set an alarm for 9:45 because I was like, yeah, I'll have time to like do normal things before we do the
Yeah.
podcast, which we were supposed to record at 12 p.m. for me. It's currently 1:24 and we've only just started.
Yeah. You know
Um,
what? Hey, we got time.
I woke up at 9:45, checked my phone, and I was like, I don't need to be awake right now, and I went back to sleep.
Dude, yeah,
And
no,
I
I
woke
was
up
like,
at like 11:30.
30 minutes before it's supposed to start.
I had I poured a bowl of cereal. I realized we didn't have any milk, and I ate the cereal anyway.
Yeah, my dogs ate my fucking breakfast.
Wait, really?
Yeah, cause my mom left some fucking my breakfast on the table and they got to it and they ate it. I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna fucking breakfast.
What'd your
Fucking
mom make
assholes.
you for breakfast?
I don't know because they fucking ate it.
Do you think they
I
liked it?
can't wait to tell my mother about this. She'll be happy.
What else do we
But
have?
yeah, no, I was supposed to wake up like at 7 because like last night I'm like, okay, I want to get up and I want to be productive tomorrow. I want to get up, go for a nice little walk. It's gonna be nice in the morning because I love going for morning walks. I used to do that all the time during quarantine, and it was so nice. And I wanted to do that again. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna wake up at 7. We're gonna go on a walk. We're just gonna have a good old time, take a shower, clean my room, do this. But then I forgot that I'm not capable of doing this type of things mentally. Um, and so I woke up at 7, went back to sleep, woke up at 8, woke up at 9, and now we're here.
And now we're here. Yeah. So how long do you take to like not like get ready, like just like wake up and get like out of bed in the morning?
Okay, well it depends. On a weekend, it's unpredictable. I could get up that second, or I can get up in 3 hours. It's unpredictable. But if for school, I get up really late because I, I was about to say I like a challenge, but no,
I
it's
like
not
a
on. It's not on
challenge.
purpose. It's on accident. And I get up late, and I get ready in like 15 to 20 minutes. Uh, when I'm rushing, which is all I need. I just need, get ready, change clothes, brush my teeth, wash my hair. We're good to go.
I wake
That's what I
up
need to do.
at 6 a.m.
God.
and I spend half an hour getting the courage to fucking get out of bed, and then I spend like the next hour just like slowly getting ready because I know I don't have to be there. And then at like 7:15, I leave because my school is an hour and a half away,
What?
and they don't have a bus because I'm so the usual like distance for to have a school bus is 2 miles, right? I live 1.9 miles away from my
Wait,
school.
is there not a closer school that you can go to?
They're building one next year. That might be too much info, but that's fine. So they're making one that's like just close enough to where I'll have a bus. But I kind of don't want a bus because the walks. Well, okay, so until recently have been kind of nice, but like recently it's been like 5 degrees outside, and my family we only have one car for like all of us, so no one can take me to school. So I have to walk the hour and a half way. It's just a
You
whole
have to
thing.
walk.
Usually, yeah, because my older brother
Whoa.
usually needs a car for work. He leaves like 6:30 because he works at a fucking uh a golf place like an hour away,
Gotcha, gotcha.
and we only have one car, and I can't drive. It wouldn't even matter because there's only one car. I should buy a bike. I should learn how to ride a bike, but
You
that's
not know
another
how to ride a
story.
bike?
I don't.
What? Really? I rode a bike today.
You rode a bike?
That's how I got to the story because there's no cars here.
I I could probably ride a bike. I used to know, but I haven't had a bike in like 8 years.
That's funny because I forgot how to ride a bike because I learned how to ride a bike when I was like 5, and then I didn't ride a bike for like 3 years and I forgot. And I remember I was like 10 riding training wheels, and I was at the
I should
park
bitch.
and I saw my friends and I'm like, shit, this is gonna be
Shit.
bad. And it was bad because it was my mom and maybe my dog, and not the dog who was on the stove because he'd be fine.
I assumed so.
And then I was like, shit. And it was really embarrassing. So I'm like, I'm gonna learn how to ride a bike out of spite. And then I did. And I still know how to ride a bike, so we're good. And I know how to skate. I don't know how to do many tricks, but I know how to skate. And I know how to ride a scooter.
I
I know
have
how
a
to do that.
skateboard and I haven't ridden it in like 2 years, and now I'm scared to
Yeah.
try again because I might fall and I'm a fucking coward. But that's another story. Uh,
When we meet IRL, I need to learn. I need to teach you how to skate. Then we
you
can
want to
skate
teach me
down
how to skate?
the Sunset Hill.
That'd be
We can like
great.
skate down a hill while it's sunset, and that'd be so fun. You, me, and Emily.
I think we bring Amity to go skating.
Yeah.
I think last time I rode a
In
bike,
in the United States.
I hit my brother with my bike and like flew like 30 feet. I think after that, I was like done with riding my bike.
You're like, no, this is it's too dangerous. The
It's
risk is
too
too high.
dangerous. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like hit my brother because
You hit your brother.
well he was on his bike like going. So my old this is 2 houses ago. The house I was in had like a super steep driveway,
Okay.
and he was riding like across the sidewalk, going
Yeah.
across it,
Yeah.
and I went down it super fast. I think I was like 8, so he was like 6. It was fucking
Oh,
bad. Like this wasn't like a recent thing. This was like 7 or 8 years ago. But
okay, because for a second I think said this was 2 hours ago. Oh my god.
no.
I'm like, how did you just hit your brother 2 hours ago?
I hit him, and I just like flew, and I almost got hit by a car because there was a car going down the
My
fucking
god.
the road in front of us. It was
My
a whole
god.
thing. I got my SpongeBob band-aid. I was all good.
Okay, yeah, SpongeBob made everything better. Yeah, that reminds me of the time that I was riding. I don't know who else. I think it was with my brother. And we were riding down a hill, and I was on a scooter, and I think he was on a bike, and we were going down pretty fast, and I hit a pebble, and I just went flying, and I was like 8, and so I was small, and so, oh my god, and then I got up, my sweatshirt was all ripped up, my scooter was across the road, and
Jesus.
everything was just bad, and then my brother just started laughing. I'm like, what you laughing at? The funny thing is, I didn't even, like, despite me being young, I didn't like cry or anything. I kind of found it funny too, so.
I've
It was
never cried. and I'm really glad that you haven't either.
Yeah,
Because then we wouldn't be respectable. That's just how it is,
you're right.
obviously.
You're right. As what seems to be men in America,
Yeah,
we aren't allowed to cry.
we're not. I've never
No,
cried.
especially since I come from a Mexican culture, I'm not allowed to cry,
I don't.
and I'm glad that I haven't.
I'm white.
Yeah,
Very. Anyways,
I'm
I don't know how we
I'm
got
very
here.
Mexican.
I don't know how we got here.
We can talk about ethnicities. I don't know.
I don't have much to
I'm
say.
a little old bean, you know, in a pot of white crackers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine a plate of crackers, like thousands of them, and then a single like five beans in the middle. That's me.
I went outside today, and it's been like super cloudy lately, so I didn't. But like today, it's like ridiculously sunny.
Ooh.
Um, and right now I have like my I have my hair up because
Yeah.
it's been messy and annoying. And I walked outside, and I just got blinded, and I look at the fucking window, and I'm just like glistening, and it's terrible. I
Yeah, no, I was. It's really sunny today too, and I, my hair was up because it is kind of windy as well, and my eyes started watering so bad, and it's like I was crying, and I'm like, oh, this is sun, because my hair is usually covering my eyes, or not like entirely, but like
yeah,
kind
somewhat.
of because it's just long. Yeah, it's fun, I guess. I don't know. Weather's good. Apparently, we're supposed to have a snowstorm soon, which is gonna be
We
fun.
had the snowstorm, and I hope it doesn't come back because it kind of sucked.
That was kind of funny because you know
Yeah.
y'all ain't used to that.
No, we're not. It wasn't as bad as last year because last year we lost power, we lost running water, we
Yeah,
lost
and you even
connection.
lost people.
We did for like 2 weeks. We didn't have
Yeah,
anything. It
no,
was
and it was funny because it wasn't even that much snow. It was just
no, it wasn't even that bad.
it was like an inch or two of
It
snow.
was like there were like it was the most I'd ever seen. But I live
Yeah,
in
this
fucking Texas, so that's not saying
yeah.
much.
I literally got 6 inches of snow last month, or actually, oh no, I got a white Christmas. Yeah, that was so cool. I got a white Christmas, and it was like a lie. Like it was snowing literally all day Christmas Day. It was so fun, and then it was I love Christmas last year, 2021. It was a great Christmas.
That yeah, I almost said that was my first Christmas. I was I was trying
You just
to.
seem
It's dumb.
it just seems so sad.
So
Oh
the last 2020 was my first Christmas like ever like celebrating. And then last year it was the first time I celebrated both Christmases with my mom. So we still have the Christmas tree set up in my dad's house. It's still
it's
like
February,
it's February 5th as we're recording this, and it's still
and
set
you
up.
saw the Christmas tree.
The train that goes under it is like knocked over. It's really sad. I think like half of the lights are turned off.
They have broken.
It's like we don't know how to take it down because it's my mom's Christmas tree that she brought over for us, and she
So it's
hasn't
like
come to take it down.
it's gonna stay there till like Easter.
We'll just leave it there till next Christmas.
The Easter bunny will hide eggs under the Christmas tree.
We're moving in like April. We have to be out of this house before April 1st. I don't know what we're gonna do with that tree because it's not ours. And
Take it.
I
Like,
really don't want the tree.
take it. Go on a little adventure with it.
I don't want the tree. I'll go outside and plant the fake plastic tree somewhere.
Yeah, there was one year. It was like a couple of years ago. We kept the Christmas lights up till the next Christmas because we were just too lazy to take it down. And actually, the longest we ever kept the Christmas tree up was like until March, I think. And I don't know why. I think it's just because we were lazy to take it down. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
we already have ours down because we're not as lazy anymore. I hope. I don't think so. At least I don't think I'm lazy.
And
Um,
well, I don't know about that, but yeah, we don't know how to take the fucking tree down.
well,
So
you
it's
should
probably
try to
gonna.
search up a tutorial.
Anyways, yeah. So we don't know how to take the tree down. So it's just gonna be there until we move. What if we just leave it here?
Yeah, for the next people who move in.
Um, what's your favorite like holiday like decoration season?
100% Christmas. Like Halloween comes in a close second though,
Halloween is
because
so
Christmas
cool.
because Christmas you can like it's just pretty, like it's just really pretty. And I remember one year me and my sister went like around a neighborhood nearby, and there was so many cool like there's this big ass house that had animating lights, and I'm like, this exists, and it was so cool. It's just really pretty. Halloween is really cool though because it's fucking spooky.
Halloween is so
It's
cool. I think that's my
Halloween is really
favorite.
cool.
Last year was my
Um,
first Halloween, like doing anything,
yeah,
and just like walking around and seeing all the cool shit was super cool. People had gotten like
yeah.
in character for their costumes, and it was so cool.
Yeah, no, it is really cool. But it depends where you live because in my specific
Yeah.
neighborhood where I live, it's not that big, and Halloween isn't a big thing because it's small. But there's a neighborhood like 15 minutes away, and it's crazy. I go there every year, and it's amazing because everybody's dressed up, everybody's going, and there's no age limit to trick or treating either. Um, it's great, you know. I didn't get candy
You didn't
last
get
year
candy?
because I didn't want to. I don't
Why?
really like candy.
What?
I only like chocolates and Mexican candy. Those are the
Chocolate's
only
the
two
only
things I
candy that I don't like.
like. We are so opposite.
Oh
But
no.
yeah, chocolates and Mexican candy is the only candy I like. And most people do not serve Mexican candy. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. And chocolates I just take from like people I'm with, like my cousins I was with last year. I usually go with my friends, but my friends are working. Like 90% of my friends were working on Halloween this year, or last
Yeah.
year.
I didn't have a costume for Halloween, so like the
Yeah.
day of, I went out, I grabbed like this like melting face mask and just got like
So
a suit and tie and just like made it all look
yeah.
garbage and then like and it worked. People like I freaked somewhat toddlers out. It was a real good day. Don't take that out of context.
Yeah. I you know what I dressed up as for 2021?
What?
Pablo Escobar.
Okay. Uh,
The king of cocaine. I actually dressed up as three things.
did
I dressed
you?
up as my Minecraft character, and then
I
I
saw
dressed up
that
as
one.
Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and
I
then
haven't
Pablo
seen Demon
Escobar.
Slayer. I don't watch
And it was
shows.
you should. Animes are great. They have great stories to them.
I don't have. I'm too busy doing nothing. I don't have time to watch shows.
Too busy doing that. Man, have I not heard anything truer.
Like
No, but I do things. I
the most
Go
I've
ahead.
done today, I woke up 2 hours later than I was supposed to. Uh, and then I had my bowl of dry cereal, and then I played Pokemon for like 2 hours before the podcast. And
Right.
now we're here.
Yeah, I usually work on my little project that I'm working on. At the time of this recording, this little project hasn't been announced yet. It will
Announce
soon
it.
though. Honestly, like a couple days after this podcast will be released, probably. But Redis, you know what I'm talking about. I've been working on this little silly little project for
Oh, I
about
do.
almost 5 months,
You're right. I
and
forgot.
and I work every single day on it. Like whether that's just it's just different aspects of it, and I only take Saturdays off, and I really take advantage of it.
And now you have Saturday to record this garbage show.
Yeah, honestly, it's still kind of relaxing though, because we
Yeah,
just talk
it's
and
just
just have a
talking.
good old time. It's mentally like relieving, and I like there's just advice for the day. Don't overwork yourself. It's not fun. You will get burnt out, and you will lose passion for whatever you're working
No,
on.
it's really
Be
fun.
it's real. No, Dusky, no, no. Don't
You
give
guys
bad
should
advice.
you guys should work as hard as you can until you feel like you're gonna collapse. It's a real good time.
Don't do
It
that.
gives you these
Don't,
crazy dreams.
don't absolutely do not
No, no.
listen to Ryduski.
I've
Do
never
not
lied.
overwork
I've never
yourself.
lied. I've been
You're
wrong. That's different though. I'm a
no,
trustworthy source.
you're not.
Name
You're the
one wrong
definition
thing
of
I've done.
source colon trust me.
Trust. Name one time I've been wrong about something.
Right now,
That doesn't. What?
my height.
That's not true. You're like 3'4", dude. Come on.
Exactly. Anyways, yeah, don't overwork yourself. It's not fun.
No,
Do
it's
what you love doing, and just don't overwork yourself.
unless it's
Then you'll
really
just
hard, then
die.
don't do it. It's not worth it.
Well, challenge yourself too, because that's
Don't.
also fun.
It's not.
Don't listen. I'm just gonna stop talking about anything related to
I thought you were
cooking.
just gonna say I'm just gonna stop talking and just like leave me here.
Well, Well, I mean, it's kind of our podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you can't do that. We're only like 20 minutes in. We don't have
Yeah,
we don't have time for a full episode yet.
we don't. Um, no, I'm just gonna stop talking about anything with good advice because then Dusky will be like, do the opposite.
Do
No, don't do
yeah.
the opposite. Okay, how about this? Yes, overwork yourself.
I'm glad you agree with me.
Oh my god.
You can't beat me. You can't beat me.
Don't overwork yourself. That is my final words. Next topic. Anyways,
Clowns.
don't talk to me. So, anyway, shows. You said you don't want shows.
I don't watch shows. What was the last show I watched? I watched all of What If on fucking Disney Plus. I think last
Did you
night.
like it?
I did. It was really cool. I'd watched like
Nice.
the first 3 episodes when they were coming out, and I was like, I don't want to watch this show. I'm too busy doing nothing. And then I binged them all last night, and it was really cool. I binged
Yeah.
them exclusively because I wanted to go see the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's coming out soon. It's coming out next month, isn't it?
I think it's in May. I think it comes out in May, Phlizy.
Oh, I lied. Anyways, I've been wanting to watch those Disney Plus shows like What If or
I haven't watched Hawkeye yet. I watched
Loki or
Loki and
Winter
WandaVision when they're coming
WandaVision,
out.
Hawkeye.
I need to watch Falcon
Yeah.
and the Winter Soldier. I haven't
I
watched
wanna
like
watch
half
all
the
those.
shows.
Because I want to get caught up, and I have Disney Plus now. I didn't have it before. That was my excuse, but now I have it. So I might watch it today, to be honest. But I don't know.
Yeah.
If time allows, I'll watch it.
I need to watch a ton of like Marvel movies for another giant project I'm working on, which I'll tell you after the thing. It hasn't been announced, and it won't be announced for like months. 'Cause it's a huge thing.
Oh.
I had to watch Thor 1 the other night. That's a weird movie. I don't understand Thor 1. Like,
I think I watched Thor 1 like once, and it was saddening because I don't remember much. But I do remember Thor was like, haha, no hammer. I'm like, okay.
that's the whole movie. You got it
Yeah,
exactly
the whole
right.
movie's just haha, no hammer.
Haha, no hammer. And then he got it back. He got hit
Yeah,
by a big
it's-
metal man, and he got it back.
Yeah, big better man. And then he almost died, but then lightning struck and he survived the ultimate attack. So
I think Thor is like the least worthy person to have Mjolnir in the MCU. I don't know why they've only done that storyline once. Cause like
I mean, okay, well, Captain America now is worthy, but we don't have Captain
he's
America.
fucking
True.
old and decrepit. If he tried to hold the hammer, if he tried to call it, it would knock him over, dude. It'd break his hip.
It would break his.
I
It would give him whiplash and he'd fucking die.
think
Thor, okay. I used to really like Thor. Like, if anyone would ask me who's my favorite Marvel hero, I'd say Thor or Hulk. But now, obviously, it's not. It's Spider-Man. Miles Morales to be specific.
Miles is so good. He's my
I love
favorite.
Miles. He is my favorite as well. But
Like
I just Thor. I don't know. Like again, I love all the characters, not equally, but I love all the characters in the MCU.
I don't.
It's just some I feel like could have a better story, and I feel like some of them, like some of their solo movies, could have been better. Like the Black Widow, it was kind of uncontrollable, but if it was released before Endgame, then it would have been so much more impactful.
That movie should have came out at the same time it was set, which was like I think just after Civil War, instead of like 4 years after that.
Like
'Cause-
a year or two, it was like 2 years after Endgame.
It should have at least come out before Endgame did, where spoilers for like a 3-year-old movie died. Like
Yeah.
oh god. That
Oh,
movie-
Iron Man dies too, by the way. Anyways.
What?
Yeah, like that's what a lot of people complain about when they were like reviewing, because it has no impact anymore. We already know what happens to her. This has happened a while ago. It takes place after Civil War, but before Infinity War.
Yeah, I
And-
liked Black Widow. I think.
It's just the impact. It's just it wasn't there.
I think I like
Like
that
the
movie.
emotional impact.
Yeah, her just breaking her nose on the table made me, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean the whole okay. I really like the concept of that. Like I really loved how they really went deep into her background and all like those women being controlled by the old rich white man in the suits.
Dude, I thought he
Like-
looked like Danny DeVito the entire movie, and I could not get it out of my head. Danny DeVito
And then
ruined that character for me, and he's not even in the movie.
he's not even in the movie.
Like, I cannot stop thinking, oh, it's Danny DeVito. He's on the screen. He's here.
I can't
No,
believe Danny DeVito is canonical
I
in the
can't get him out of my
MCU.
head.
He's in there. He never leaves.
He doesn't. Dude,
But
they did a Taskmaster so dirty in that movie.
yeah, they did. Okay, I don't know. I don't even
Taskmaster is
remember.
so cool.
I don't. I don't even remember much of that movie because I was like, oh yeah, I watched it release day, and it was. I remember I was trying to sneak snacks in, and I was trying to hide it, but I looked so suspicious, like I was hiding like a gun or something.
Oh
It was
god.
just a bag of chips. It was just a bag of chips. And then my brother pointed out, I was like, "Bro, you look so suspicious right now. Stop." And I'm like, "No, they're gonna know. They're gonna know that I
They're
have
gonna
chips."
know.
And then they're like, "No, bro, you look odd right now." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And it was just really funny because I didn't know the whole time, and I was just standing there. I'm like, I really hope I don't look weird right now, and I fucking did.
What do they do, like, if they catch you trying to sneak shit in? Cause I don't think
Um,
anyone's ever been caught because they don't care.
yeah, well, okay, because I went to a theater like in a bigger city near me, and I don't know. I've never been there, so it's like I don't know the rules there. But when I went to a closer theater with my friend bought a backpack full of snacks, and then the guy who's checking our tickets checked it, and we were like, oh shit, he's probably just gonna tell us to leave it out here or some shit. And then the guy was like, oh, you guys have a good movie, and I'm like, and you're right, they don't really
What?
care because there's teenage workers,
They
they
don't
don't
get
care
paid
if you
enough
have
for that
snacks.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care if you have snacks or anything, and it's great because I forgot what movie we were watching. Oh yeah, oh no, we were watching Spider Man. No, we went to go watch Spider Man,
No Way Home.
and yeah, and
Can we talk about
he just
like
let us have snacks.
what happened in that movie yet, or is it still too early? It's like
It's been out for
it's
almost
been like
two
a
months. I
month and
think
a
it is
half.
only. Yeah.
I think we're
Okay.
fine.
For any
Spoilers.
listeners out there, spoilers.
Iron
Yeah.
Man dies again.
Spoilers for
Iron Man
Spider
does.
No.
Spider No Way Home.
Spoilers for Spider Man No Way Home.
Uncle Ben
Three, two,
does.
one. Y'all been warned.
Uncle Ben does.
Warned. Anyways.
Anyways, did you cry in No Way Home, Phlizy?
Um. No, I can't cry. You know
God
this.
damn it.
You know I've actually never cried at a movie. Except
What?
for Endgame. I teared up when Iron Man was dying, but I didn't actually cry. For me, I cannot physically cry at any media because it just does. Like, I'll be sad and
The
I'll be
fuck
like,
is
oh,
wrong
that
with
sucks.
you?
It's not like it's a bad story and it just doesn't make me cry. I personally cannot cry.
You're a fucking robot. I've cried in like I cried during Endgame. I I I held it back until I saw fucking Captain America dancing with Peggy, and then I started sobbing because I'm a fucking loser. Um, and I cried during No Way Home when Andrew and Toby came on screen, and then I cried again when they all did the super cool big swing.
Oh, when they're like, oh, dude, that was so cool when they like swing off of each other's webs. That was
Yeah,
so awesome. Me and my friends been wanting to watch Spider Man again, but again, my
I,
friends
I
work a
saw it
lot, and I'm
twice.
also busy a lot.
Yeah,
What?
I saw No Way Home twice in the span of like a week. It was so
I want to
cool.
watch it again, but we just haven't had the time to. Maybe next week, to be honest, if it's still in theaters, it probably is. It is definitely. But I just it was such a great movie. But again, I get sad during these times. It's not like I don't feel no
Yeah,
emotion. Like when Andrew and Toby came on, I'm like, let's go! I was so excited
it's
and
super
shit,
hype.
and
Yeah, I didn't get sad. I was just like overwhelmed. It was so cool.
yeah, and it was crazy because usually my theaters, the theaters I go to, they're just silence. Like I remember for Endgame, the only time they clapped was when all the Avengers came back. That's the only time. But this time,
My
the
dude,
crowd was
I
like
know.
engaging into this movie. Like they
I
were like
saw it
laughing at all the jokes.
night of release. It
They,
was so great. My
yeah,
theater
like
was
oh
so
yeah, I did
excited.
too. It was Friday night and it was amazing.
My theater was so
And
excited. It made me so happy.
it was the Friday before our week off. So like the next week we had or the start of our winter break, and it was
Yeah.
great. It was amazing, and I just really that was a great time. And I mean I only went with like two or three of my other friends, because I usually because like for Endgame we were planning for like all of my friends to go, but like, we just because of rides, people didn't have rides, and not
Yeah.
everyone has their license, and so it was the whole. But hey, it was still a good time, and I really enjoyed the movie. It was great,
No Way Home is
and I
such
can't
a
wait for Miles Morales to come out.
dude. I have. Okay, this is kind of a spoiler for something I'm working on, but not like a ton. I have a plan or something like an idea for Miles in the MCU, and I don't know if they're gonna how they're gonna do it, and I really don't want them to do it like poorly, because Miles
Yeah,
is I love Miles so much that I don't want them to ruin him, and don't ruin his
I
suit because his suit's perfect. I'll be mad.
I think Into the Spider Verse will be a very good film. I have a lot of high hopes
Spider Verse 2 is gonna
for
be
the
so
Spider
good.
Verse. Yeah, 100%.
Part 1, I don't know how I feel. I don't like his new suit in Spider Verse, but I'll get over it. It's not like bad. I just don't like it
Okay,
as much as the
sure.
first one.
Yeah, I don't.
I think them doing a part 1 and part 2 is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that was weird. Like when I saw part one, I'm like, what does that mean? Uh,
I'm worried they're gonna end this movie on like a huge cliffhanger for like years, and I'm gonna be really upset about it because these movies take like 4 years to make. So unless they're doing both at the same time, and like part 2 comes out like 2023, I'm gonna be really
they'll
upset for
probably do
so
it. I
long.
mean, it'll make sense because okay, yeah, because Endgame and Infinity War they were filmed back to back, and they're a two-part thing. Most filming and shows and all that they film two-parters together, and they just release them far apart.
I guess
Um,
yeah. My main worry
because
is Spider Verse 1 came out like 3 years ago.
yeah, that
And
was
I don't want to.
crazy.
I
Like
don't want to wait
3 years ago.
another 3 years for part 3. I or part 2. I will. I'll be salty about it though, because
I'm just diehard Spider-Man fan.
dude. I love Spider Man.
I
Spider
like
Man's
I
great.
haven't like okay, you know Ronan, right?
Ro- Oh yeah, Ronan. Yeah.
Yeah, hey Ronan, if you're listening to this,
Hey
by the way.
Ronan.
But he's loved Spider-Man for all like so long, and I'm like, yeah, Spider-Man's cool, and I wasn't really into this, And he's always loved Marvel like his whole life until recently, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh my god, I've been missing out for so long, and he's like, yeah, you have, and I'm like, okay, but I just been really getting into Spider-Man and just all
Spider
that
Man's
stuff, and
great. Everyone loves
I've
Spider
been
Man.
missing out. I've been missing out.
He's the
And I
best
remember
superhero ever.
I was at my cousin's house and I watched Spider-Man 2, I think it was. Oh no, I lied. It was one of the Spider-Man. I think it was the first Spider-Man actually. And it was in Spanish, which made it funnier, but it was great. I loved it. And it was a hoot and a
Hoot
holler.
and holler.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm glad I've been getting back into or not getting back into I've been getting into
You can do
Spider-Man.
it. Yeah, my intro to Spider Man. I have a weird history with Marvel in general because I don't want to say I grew up in a weird time 'cause I'm still growing up. I'm small, but like my intro to like superheroes was like just like whatever Netflix had and whatever like DVDs I had. So like
Oh,
my Spider Man media growing up was the Ultimate Spider Man cartoon, Spider Man and his Amazing Friends from like 1980 or something, which is like a long show. I
yeah.
want to watch that show. It's on Disney Plus now. Um, TASM 1 and 2, and then Lego Marvel Superheroes were my main
I don't
four superhero media things.
I don't even remember how I got into this because like I've known Spider-Man for my whole life because I saw a picture of me when I was like 5 years old and I dressed up as Spider-Man for Halloween. And I don't even know how I knew about him then. Like I don't know, but
I mean, like
um
everyone knows about Spider Man. Like, there's
yeah,
probably
I
less than
guess.
like a million people that don't know about Spider Man.
I also had a
Like,
Spider-Man
know of his
backpack when I went
existence.
to like preschool, I think.
I had a Superman backpack in
Oh, it might have
kindergarten,
been Superman.
and it had like abs on it. It was really weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was I yeah, I oh I think I might have, I was a superhero one year. Oh no, I was a Power Ranger and had abs and I felt great.
Those costumes are really weird.
Yeah, they're a little odd.
Like I had a costume that had I had a Spider Man costume. I think I had a Batman one too, and a Superman one. Why is that like the superhero trio for like Halloween? By the
Spider-Man and
way,
Batman or
Spider Man, Batman,
Superman
and Superman, or like Iron Man. I guess
because they're
now.
just so incredibly popular.
Yeah, but like it's a weird trio. Like it's, I
Well,
guess.
Batman is Superman now, but I don't know why Spider-Man's thrown in there.
I don't know why Spider-Man's in there. I mean, I'm not complaining,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know. I feel like there are cooler options.
What's- Well, okay, Superman is just there because he's just the epitome of the cliche superhero. He has
Superman's, yeah.
every strength, and no weakness besides kryptonite
I was
that
gonna
nobody knows
say,
what it
there's like
is.
one gigantic weakness you're missing out on.
Yeah, well, nobody knows about kryptonite. Nobody
Nobody.
knows how to use it. Nobody knows how to use it.
Didn't kryptonite like get invented on like a radio show in like
What?
the
Well, it's an
70s?
element.
No, I mean like it being his weakness. They made up for a
Oh,
radio show because the voice actor wanted like a day off or something.
maybe. I don't know.
I think they did, and I think I'm right. And I'm gonna tell you after this podcast, and you're gonna be like, no, and I'm gonna show you.
Well, speaking of this podcast, I might be running out of time already.
It's been
Um,
36 minutes. It's
36 and
been
looking
36
36.
minutes. Flizzy. Flizzy.
Right, Dooski.
Oh my god.
Right, Dooski.
It's a
I
pilot. It's a
don't.
pilot episode. It's fine, you
It's
know.
quite, guys. It's an introduction. If you guys can barely even listen to us for half an hour, I don't know what will make you listen to us for 2 hours.
Oh
But
god.
I promise you guys, the next episode will be at minimum an hour and a half. It's gonna be a lot longer. It's gonna be a lot better. We're gonna talk about more issues. We might even just pick up this topic back up in the next podcast episode, and just let us know how you like this. You know, like let us know how you like us talking
We
about
didn't
this.
even answer the questions. We need to answer the questions, Flizzy. We asked people to give us questions, and we haven't
Okay,
answered them
what's one
yet.
question? Give me one question. I'll answer
Only
right away.
one. Only one. Okay.
Okay.
Um, can I? I'll let you pick. I'm gonna read off the three answers I got or questions.
Okay.
The
Okay.
first one is from Snow. Do you like a da bee? What about like a da banana? The second one is from Amity. Have you ever had a dream that thar you that you that you that? And the third one is from JJ. Who's your least favorite friend?
Okay. I'll 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 answer Amity's. Yes, I have, and it was great because I was out of it. You know,
I
it
gotta
was
talk
great.
about Snows for a minute. I don't like a da banana, and you know why I don't like the banana.
I don't like that you have no banana.
I
Um,
fucking I hate banana.
and I will not. I will refuse to answer JJ's. So, yep, there you go.
Is it because I'm here and I'm your least favorite friend?
No, 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 no. It's because my least favorite might be listening. Just kidding.
Who is it?
Guys, I don't rank my friends.
I
That's
do.
morally incorrect.
I do.
You are morally incorrect, and I don't like it. I've
you,
decided you are my least favorite now.
you want no? You want to know what
No,
tier you're
just
on?
kidding. What am I?
C.
My C?
You
Yeah, I
C.
know. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'm running out of time.
Running out of time.
Uh, let's go for a minute. So it's noon for me. It's about to be noon for me. It's 11:59
That's
a.m. right now. Let's
crazy.
go until noon. But as I do that, let's just outro this again. Sorry for this being very short. It's supposed to be a lot longer, but
But somebody had to go to the store. They had to shower. Fucking.
and clean my dog's
You're
mess
not a
up.
real
That
gamer.
actually
You're
is
not a. You're not a
massive.
real. You're not a real content creator if you fucking shower, dude. I swear to God.
You're right. You're right. You know what? From now on, I will not shower for the next 40
Thank you.
days.
Thank you.
Of course, and I'll do it for you.
This
Hello?
is the worst idea we have ever had.
This is the worst bit ever.
I quit the pod. I'm quitting the podcast.
No.
I'm quitting the
Made it.
podcast. I
You
made the
made it.
podcast.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys for listening to this. If you really enjoyed this, let us know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're watching this, if you're listening to this on Spotify,
Get
then
good.
DM us and tell us how much you love us.
Don't DM us.
Because our egos are low right now.
Add us on Twitter at Wham
Yeah, add us on Twitter
at-
at FlizzyMC and at Ryduski.
or at Wham Podcast. WH.
Or
I
at
think
Wham
that's the
Podcast.
at. Is that the at? I should probably check.
Yeah, at Wham Podcast. WHAM Podcast.
Yeah,
Then you'll
we have a
find
microphone.
updates. Yes. You'll find updates on what the hell we're doing, what is our life. And yeah, follow us personally. Subscribe to us. Phlizy on YouTube, Rydooski on YouTube, Twitch, twitch.tv/Phlizy Live, twitch.tv/Rydooski. Just hey, we're just promoting here. Give us a break. So yeah.
Don't give us a break.
Anyways,
We
I
don't
think
deserve it.
that's all the time we have for
That's all
today.
the time you have for today. I don't know the fuck you're talking. I
Tell
don't
us
know
how
what
you
this Wii
enjoyed it.
shit is. I don't know what this Wii stuff is.
Because
Hope you guys like.
we are in a. I can't say that.
Hope you guys like.
Soviet Union,
Hope you
USSR.
guys like the logo Phlizy made at 4 a.m. in fucking
Yeah, I
Photoshop.
slaved.
You made it twice because the other one.
I did because I messed up on the first one.
No, I messed up on the first one. You were like, "Does
Oh,
this
you're
look
right.
good?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do the thing," and then it didn't
Yeah.
look good, and we had to start over because Photoshop's bad.
No,
Um,
Photoshop's good. I'm just
Photoshop's that's true.
bad. But yeah.
This
But
is why
anyways.
you're a C tier friend. Anyways,
Okay, this sucks. I hate this bit. Goodbye,
I
everybody. I hope you
quit.
guys
I
have a
quit the
wonderful night or
fucking.
day. Stay blessed. Drink water. I love you all, except for you, Rydooski. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Keep clowning.